If you are a chaplain and you are looking to strengthen relationships with your staff, meaning the staff nurses and physicians, one of the easiest ways to do that is to look for places where you can affirm them in their work. So today, I had a very busy day. I had quite a few patients to see. And one of the things that I do when I am looking to engage a nurse specifically is I'm going to ask them specifically, what have they noticed about the family dynamics? Because if you just come up to a nurse and start asking her what's going on with the patient, she's going to hit you with her scope of practice. So she's going to start talking to you about vitals and medicine titrate. They're titrating this medicine. They're doing that, how the person's doing physically. As a chaplain, while we know that the physical part does impact them spiritually and emotionally, so we still want to keep our ear open for that, but we also are more interested in our scope in knowing how that person is coping emotionally and spiritually, how that family system is coping emotionally and spiritually. So one of the things I did today is we had a family and there was some tense family dynamics. But when I went to see the patient was alone. Okay. And so in talking with the staff nurse and asking her what she noticed from a psychosocial spiritual standpoint, she shared with me a hunch that she had about the family dynamics. Well, guess what? She was right, because when I called the family, like I said, they weren't at bedside, but I called the POA and spoke to her, and immediately that family dynamic came out. After that conversation, I went back to that nurse and said, guess what? Your intuition was right. And she lit up. Something so small as that, because we all want to know that the work we're doing is being seen and recognized, and affirmations can go a long way. So look for ways that you can support them in those ways, not just how are you doing, is there anything going on, those sorts of things. But the more that you can pour affirmation, because nurses have a really hard job,